What's up everyone, T-Nums here again. In the background clip you'll see I did another 1 hour of testing something, and I think this method's a pretty cool one. It was inspired by getting damp Parasect from hidden abilities recently, which will protect you from something that's got explosion or self-destruct while trying to catch it. So I figured it's time to try fossils. And in the process of doing fossils, I realized you can kind of link two strategies together. And that's fossil hunting with these rock smash rocks here, and going for amulet coins off of Meowths. What I'm using in this method are two lead Pokemon that both have just Frisk and Thief, and I'll put their recommended stats on screen. If you want the Dusknoir, you'll have to get one with its hidden ability, and Baynet has access to Frisk as one of its normal abilities. In the back I have that damp Parasect I was talking about, which has Spore, False Swipe, Rock Smash, and Worry Seed, which I'll be using to test something later on. And then beyond that, I just bring my Smeargle, which has access to Sweet Scent and Dig, Dig being useful for getting out of the spa a little bit quicker than running your way out. And then I just needed a Surf Pokemon to get across the water at the beginning of the island. Beyond that, the method is pretty self-explanatory. It's got a couple perks like having a potential for shiny Ponyta or shiny Meowth, and of course shiny Geodude and Graveler, which are pretty safe to catch with the damp Parasect that we have access to now. What I've been doing is leaving the 3 rocks at the top of the island for last, because if you can't see a rock when you leave the cave, it's not going to respawn until you enter and leave that cave again. So those top 3 rocks make for a pretty good indicator of whether or not the whole run is ready to go again. And if not, you just run into the patch, do your 6 Sweet Scents of Meowth, go back into the cave, and rinse and repeat until the rocks at the top of the island are up again. The main items we're looking for are obviously Amulet Coins. On the fossil side, we get Old Ambers, Helix Fossils, and Dome Fossils. And then the Geodudes and Gravelers can also occasionally hold on to Everstones and Hardstones, which will add up to a pretty decent amount. And the worst case scenario is a Meowth Horde could have a Quick Claw, which is only worth 1k, but if we notice a Quick Claw get used, you can just snag it straight off the Pokemon if you notice the animation, or you can just leave the Horde if you don't want to waste the time on the 1k and want more potential at Amulet Coins. You may notice a few situations where the Frisk ability goes off on a horde of Ponyta. The only item Ponyta can ever hold is a Rost Berry, which is worth less than 1k, so it's worth just running away from and encountering a horde of Meowth hopefully instead. Now obviously, as you've seen already, I'm not going to make you sit through the whole hour. I've gone through the footage and cut up things, so it's just the loot here at the end, and as this finishes up, we will get into the summary of the video where we sell everything to the GTL and see how much profit we've made. So if you'll join me, here we go for that. Alright, with the timer running down and our last Sweet Scent used, see if we get anything in this one, and if not, or if we do, go price things out. Oh, nothing there. And start by going over to Island 2 really quick and just selling the stuff that won't really sell for anything extra on the GTL, which is going to be the Hardstone for 1k and 8 Quick Claws for 1k each, 8k there, and everything else will sell on the GTL. Starting out at 50k exactly, go ahead and look at what we got here. 5 Everstones. We're going for 63.57. Five Amulet Coins. 13.998. One Dome Fossil. Going for 6399. And 2 Old Ambers, going for 12,999. Looks like the Everstones are already starting to sell. Give these just a couple minutes and see how everything goes. It's been around 5 minutes and everything but the one dome fossil have sold, so might as well just claim this and add the 6K. If anything, I'll relist that for 6K and it'll go. Claimed 127,773 for already 130K profit plus another 6K on top of that. 136K profit over 1 hour of farming fossils and amulet coins off Meowths. If you found this method useful and plan on using it yourself, let me know with a comment below. Maybe hit that subscribe button while you're down there if you haven't yet, and join the community. It's the best way of seeing these videos as they come out and getting in on the methods while they're new. Catch you in the next one, everyone.